Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading for October 2021. Um, we are in Mercury retrograde. I've been saying this on all of them, so we're coming into the month in Mercury retrograde. So there could be some glitchy things and things coming up for you that need to be looked at and healed and dealt with. This is for everybody, and that's through October 18th. And then we have the post shadow to November 2nd. So, of course, we have Halloween, we have Samhain, it's fall, so I'm happy because I love the October month and fall and everything about it. So, without further ado, Aries, your cards are very interesting. You have candle magic here from the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. And it says on the card, speak your breath into its velvet, recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. So it's candle magic, and the meaning of the card is that you are being heard, the things you are manifesting, putting out there, your prayers are being heard and will be answered when the time is right. You also have the Halloween Oracle, the Underworld card with the pomegranate there, where all things pause and begin again. The Underworld card. You're being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier or more authentic to you. This may involve changing course, a course correction. It may involve trials and tests. Keep moving. While things may fall away and your life may appear bare for a time, it's temporary. You're making space to create the new. Another realm, shadow-filled, travel from death's bed, where we stop and transform within the realm of the dead. So, you're transforming here. You need to make some changes to find a life that feels more authentic for you, that makes you feel happier, more content. What would that look like, Aries? And what do you need to do to make that happen? You also have in the Ghost Tarot and in the Santa Muerta, you have the Judgment card twice out. You also have a lot of major arcana energy here, so this looks to be a significant time for you, Aries. A lot happening, a lot of strong energies, a lot of transformation, because with the Judgment card here, we're waking up from the dead. You've got the underworld here, transformation. You have bringing things in to make your life more authentic, the things you've been hoping and praying for. You are waking up to some reality that your life needs change, that you are needing to change some things up in your life to bring about something that feels more like authentic for you and that will fulfill you more. You're unfulfilled in some ways, and that's why this transformation's happening. You also, because it is Mercury retrograde, this can be coming up within some intense feelings for you at this time, but know that your prayers are being heard with the Candle Magic card, and you are in transformation here with this Underworld card and waking up with these Judgment cards. So there's some changes coming. You also have the Hierophant, which is higher learning, spiritual learning, And I want to say that goes with this too, where you were coming into a higher consciousness, a higher awareness of your higher self. You could be learning in spiritual matters or teaching or learning from the example of others, or even taking courses or just learning different things, maybe candle magic. But whatever it is, it's a higher consciousness, it's learning, it's raising up your vibration to thinking on higher level and a more spiritual level, and not down here in the base, level of things in the material world. There's a balance between those things. We have to live here in the material world, so we have to be part of that. We all know, but there's also your spiritual, and you need balance in that. Looks like you are coming more into awareness of that spiritual side of things, and you're also transforming, because you also have this Two of Swords, which is you needing to make a choice, needing to make a decision, and not knowing exactly which way to go yet. And you need to think on it. You need to weigh the pros and cons. You need to weigh, what will this make me happy? Will it lead me to more of what I'm desiring, to more fulfillment, to more happiness, to more joyfulness? Will this be more prosperous for me? As opposed to something else? You have a decision between two things or more, a way to go. It could be in a relationship. Do I want to stay in this, or do I want to cut it from my life? A job choice, a career choice. Do I want to try another job? Do I want to move to do this other job? That kind of thing. So weighing, do I want to, is it worth the sacrifice that I'll have to make? Say you have to move, for example, for more money, but you have to move, leave your friends and family and stuff. So, there's that you might not want to do. You might want to, you might not. It could be anything. That's just examples. There's choices here to be made, and you're not ready to make it yet. You need to think it through, weigh the pros and cons, and really see, figure out which thing will lead you to where you're trying to go, lead you to what you want your life to look like and be like. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here, so we are turning that wheel forward here at the end of the month with Samhain. We're moving that wheel forward again. So I think what I'm getting is you could make this a choice that could really turn that wheel for you. You're transforming, you're waking up, and it's going to bring you into a more positive space than what you've been in. Because this reading is so far all about awakening, higher, a higher vibration, higher knowledge, learning, seeing things clearer, seeing things from a different, higher perspective. I want to say what's really important to you. That's what you need to decide. What can you tolerate? What will make your life better, and what do you need to cut out of it? What do you need to cut out of your life? Let's get some more cards here. Try these Halloween deck here. Oops. Okay. So let me pull some more cards here for you, Aries. See what we got going on here. We have those two Judgment cards. Oh, I didn't mention this one, and I wanted to. The Nine of Wands. You've been standing and defending something here. A way of life, your home, your job, people in your life. You've been defending. It's been something threatening to you in some way. something threatening your security or relationships, whatever it is. It's you've been standing there guarding. You've been on guard, and but you fought your battles, and you're still standing there. So you've overcome some things and some challenges and some, I want to say, threats to your way of life or your job or relationships, whatever it is. You're still standing there though, so there may still be some battles ahead, and like this card said here, there may be some trials, tests, and difficult times while you go through a transition, and things that fall away. Sometimes it can be painful, but again, it's necessary for you to grow, for you to move forward, to make your life look more like it you want it. You have the Hierophant comes out first again here, so that's twice. So there's a real message here for you, I think, about spiritual higher learning. I think maybe you haven't been focusing too much on that, some of you, and so I think you're being asked to balance that with your, worldly considerations and concerns, your job, your family, all of those things, the day-to-day things we all have to pay attention to and do. We're here to live, in this human experience. So those things are very important. But sometimes we get very worldly, very materialistic, and we forget that our spiritual side. And I'm seeing that is very important for you guys at this time. So whatever that means to you, you have it out here twice now, as well as the Judgment came out twice here with the original cards I pulled. So you're waking up to that. Page of Pumpkins. So that's just that you could be starting a new job, getting an opportunity for money, for more money, and that might have to do with that decision I was talking about. There's an opportunity for you there. But it's up to you. It's up to you what you think is going to fulfill you. It's not all about money. It's not all about the material. It's, are you going to be happy there? Because there's no sense in, if you're going to be miserable, there might not be a reason to take like a job if you're just going to be miserable in it. You know what I mean? Find something that you're not going to be miserable doing. And even So sometimes we get offers or something, we don't take it because we know that's not for us. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you what to do, just saying weigh it, because you do have a decision to make here, and you're being asked to weigh all the pros and cons there. What this thing is now? Okay, 7 of Imps. Excuse me. Yeah, 7 of Imps. It's kind of like that 9 of Wands. It's this one's like showing that you have been having some pushback, some battles you've been facing, some resistance to what you've been trying to do. There's been hurdles, there's been things in your way, something stopping you from doing some of the things you want to do. Could be internally, or it could be outside sources trying to block you because they don't want you to do what you want to do, sort of kind of energy I'm getting. Could be a spouse, a partner, family, whoever, whatever, co-workers, whatever, competition, someone trying to block you from taking those, making those changes. And you're standing there on your own, but fighting that because you need to do what you need to do now. You're transforming with the Hermit. So going within again to, unlock what it is that you truly want and desire. Looking deep within yourself, being quiet, and so you can think straight. The Queen of Ghosts, which is the Queen of Cups, and that's love. very loving, motherly, emotional card. Someone in touch with their emotions. You're probably very emotional about something. I'm getting this choice might be emotional for you, is what I'm getting. You're needing to make a choice, and it's somewhat emotional. Three of Ghosts. Lots of water and emotion coming out here. But you have your guides here with you. Be with your tribe, be with your people. Do you have friends that you can talk to and relate with? It looks like you could use that in your life if you don't have it. Also, I want to say, ask your guides and your ancestors. This is October. For my belief system, it's the thinning of the veil. It's Samhain. It's time, really good time. Any time is good, but it's a really good time to sit and honor your ancestors and ask for their guidance through this. With this choice, they're there for you. You have spirit guides. Connect with them. Your prayers are being heard, is what I'm getting. And maybe not just your own, other people's for you, maybe. And the Knight of Pumpkins, too. So you're definitely having some sort of offer here of like prosperity coming in for you. But I feel like you need to make a choice about that, you know? Also, Justice just came out, and that could be karmic. There could be some karmic debt here. There could be some, reaping what you sow. So watch yourself, watch your actions, make sure you're doing the right things and giving what you would, want to receive, because you don't want to give what you don't want to receive. Do unto others, that kind of thing. Make sure you're doing that. Also, some of you could be an actual legal situation that you find yourself in, whatever that looks like, something legal with the justice system, and it will be a fair outcome for you. It's a fair and balanced outcome. So again, expect a fair decision and outcome in that. You also could be just needing, like I've been saying, bringing some more balance into your life, between the mundane and the spiritual, between the physical and the spiritual, money and work and play time, relaxing time. You may be not spending enough time with your family or something, you're working too hard, and that kind of thing, which happens. You have the four bats also. That's rest. So your underworld card was talking about pausing, and the Two of Swords was talking about a decision and needing time. You have the Hermit there, going within, and you have the Rest card here. Something's been, you just been too busy, or burning the candle at both ends, or worrying too much is what I'm getting for some of you. Stressing, and you need to take a rest from something. Step back. Take a couple of days. Don't think about it. This choice you're trying to make, maybe. Take a rest from that. It's still going to be there when you're done with your rest. And because with that, the energy here with this card, there's time for you to make this decision, but it's, not forever. But it's something you need to take your time with. Rest. Go within. Connect with that higher self. Really focus. Is this going to make my life better? If I do this, well, it won't make my life better. Will this make it better? Because you're transforming. Something in your life's forcing you to, because there's very, very strong energies of that here. In this reading, there's several cards really leaning into that direction of transformation, change, making a choice, and making a big change. It's a big change, not little. This is a very strong, powerful energy, Aries. So big changes coming, excuse me, for you. I'm going to pull just a couple more. Let's see where we end up here in October with all these changes and things. So I think a good change will do you good. That's why you're being asked. to, yeah. So you got the Ten of Wands here. That's that burden. You've been carrying around a burden, which I've been sensing in this whole reading. But it's tends to completion number, so you're getting to the end of that. You're gonna let that go. You're going to resolve or just walk away from or drop some of these burdens. Some of them are your own. You're gonna realize that too. Don't carry other people's burdens. If you've tried to help and they won't take the help, you have to let them go help themselves, kind of thing, because you have to deal with yourself and do what's best for you. And you're coming to that completion of that burden. So that's good. You have temperance here. And healing waters of temperance, the balance of temperance, taming those things within, taming those things that have been causing you, some of this burden. You are really transforming here and healing some things within, deep within, bringing things into balance, mixing the energies, mixing things into something that's more, like I've been saying through the whole reading, more authentic to you, more healing to you, more fulfilling to you, more authentic to you. Look how beautiful that card is, by the way. Just love that. So, Aries, your main message here is transformation. You are transforming in a big way. You've got the underworld, the candle magic. Your prayers are being heard. There's others praying for you as well, sending love and light and healing to you. Emotional. I saw a lot of emotional here, a lot of water, a lot of emotional. So emotional healing, I think, but also the practical side of life, the mundane. You need to make a choice which way you're going, what you're going to do. I see prosperity and abundance coming here for you. You definitely have opportunities to make more money or just get your finances more in order. Um, Maybe you haven't been paying attention to those as much, or you've been, um, had some things come up and had to spend money you didn't expect, expenses you didn't expect. So I think you're going to get that into order here in October, but you really, really need to go within here and spend some time looking at what needs that healing, and allowing that healing, and allowing um, yourself to rest up. Some of you could be resting up from an illness or something, an injury, an illness. It's already happened, but you need some rest. I think for most of you, you've just been, like I said, burning the candle at both ends, which doesn't surprise me with an Aries. And you need to take a rest and a break and look at your life and what it is you need to transform, because there's definitely a waking up from a sleep, from a death, from a sleep state, a limbo. You've been sort of going through the motions in a lot of ways, and that's not working for you anymore. And now you need to wake up. You're going to make changes. You're going to transform. It's inevitable. You're going to do it, whether you like it or not. Like life sometimes forces us to change. Things change, and we have to change with them. So that's what I'm seeing here. So lots of changes. It's positive. I mean, some of it can get a little rough when we're, like I said in the beginning there, with some things fall away. It can be painful, but the process. But once you get through that, to the other side of it, and you will, because you're manifesting here with the candle magic, you are getting clearer on what it is you don't want anymore. what you want to cut out of your life, behaviors, people, things, places, whatever it is, and what you truly want to do. And you're just stuck on a decision here, but you will make it. You have the Wheel of Fortune also, so that's moving forward. I say by the end of this month, um, turn that wheel. You should be able to make that decision by then. And but take your time. Don't rush it, because rushing and you'll make the wrong decision. Okay, so think on it. All right, Aries, that is your reading for April. For April. I'm thinking of Aries, so I'm thinking April. For October, that is your reading for October, Aries. So take care. Blessed be. Have a happy Halloween and a blessed Samhain. Bye bye now.